morning. Welcome to a quick Waffle Wednesday. I say quick because, as you know, if you watch the channel frequently, I don't really, although I like doing these talk to camera, talking only vlogs, I'm not really a fan of doing too many of them. But I thought I'd just do this one, basically to thank everybody for the fact that we've hit 1,000 subscribers over the weekend. I've left it a couple of days because I didn't want to get to 1,000, say thanks a lot, and then somebody go, I'm out of here, and it go 999, you know. I had a few friends joke that they were going to do that. So I want to thank everybody who subscribes, who watches either all the videos, some of the videos, depending on if they like the car or the content of that video. We all do it. I do it with channels I follow. Don't watch some of the stuff, watch the rest. That's why I do playlists, so if you only like Allegro stuff, you can watch that one. If you only like Land Rover, you can watch that one. So yeah, thanks to everybody, whether you watch 5 minutes, whether you watch all of it, it all helps. I really do appreciate it. And we've done it in less than a year, which is good apparently according to YouTube. I don't know. Now, what are we going to expect from the channel in the next 12 months? Well, hopefully I'm just going to keep it as it is. I had a bit of a wobble earlier in, well, not earlier in the year, last year, halfway through the year, I guess, thinking, was I doing the right thing, having the name Allegro in the title? Was it putting people off? Did people like what I was doing? And then a couple of people had said, just do what you do. People will either like it or they won't like it. You can't make people like your stuff. And I think that's probably true. It's the way to go. We've got to 1,000 with the title being what it is, and you either like it or you don't. You either like me or you don't. That's fine. So I think staying, you know, exactly where we are is probably the best bet. We'll keep obviously the Allegro because that's the main car. We'll keep the tinkering. We'll keep the odd Waffle Wednesday like this because I think it's a good way to sort of, you know, update people and also just put a little video out if there's nothing to do. Keep the Land Rover stuff. What I do want to do is, I really like doing the Agatha meets section where I take the Allegro and meet somebody else who is into a classic car. But I don't drive their car, they drive it and we just talk about it. So I've got a couple of them so far penciled in for later in this year when we're obviously allowed out again when lockdown finally finishes, and we can go in a car with someone without being socially distanced or have a mask on, etc. So I've got a couple of them lined up. Also, obviously we've got to wait until the weather's a bit nicer. So yeah, really just keep it as it is. Try and throw a few little fresh things in. I've got a few ideas, but I don't want to change what I think is working for me, really, because ultimately the channel started off as a diary of what I was doing with the car, and people sort of got interested in it, liked it, and it's grown from there, really. So I don't want to divert too much from what it actually started out to be. Which also brings me onto the YouTube thing of adverts and stuff. Now obviously when you reach 1,000 subscribers, they monetize your account, which means you can earn money from it by the amount of watches and stuff like that. And it is peanuts by the look of it. You get a little extra tab on your YouTube that says monetization, and you get like paid 0.0001 cent or something per view. It doesn't look like to me you can actually turn the adverts off at the start and at the end of a video, but I think you could turn them off what they call mid-roll. I think people who leave them on in the middle of videos make more money. Now, I've said this before and I will say this again, I ain't interested in the YouTube money thing. I think you've got to have thousands and thousands of subscribers before you make a living out of it or anything. I really just want to do this for fun so that there's no pressure on me to entertain people, and if they don't like it, they can't sit there and go, well, that's a load of crap and he's getting paid for that. not interested. So you guys need to tell me if there's annoying adverts in the middle of videos and stuff like that, and I will try and look at turning them off and whatever, because as I said before, I do all of this on a phone and that's it. Occasionally I'll log into a laptop if I have to do some tidying up admin of the channel, but on the whole I'm looking at my iPhone now that I make phone calls on. When I get to work, I'll upload this on my iPhone. If it needs editing, I'll edit it on my iPhone. You get the picture. Not really interested in getting a million GoPros and all this lot. Occasionally I've done 2 or 3 phones, like, you know, angles, but it's another iPhone. So yeah, don't really want to put that much effort into it, especially as obviously running this channel, I'm also running my camper van channel, so yeah, you know, I ain't got time to fart about too much. So you're never going to get professional, you're going to get what you get. Anyway, waffling, thank you everybody. Here's to the next 1,000 if you stick with me. Catch you later.